Ignite your senses with the mellow harmonies of jazz music. Hashtag 702 Unplugged with Standard Bank Joy of Jazz.
We have joined the team that is about to perform for you as part of 702 Unplugged as we march closer and closer to the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz happening at the end of September from the 28th until the 30th of September. So in upcoming Fridays leading up to the Joy of Jazz, there is just so much to look forward to. Some artists from the lineup will perform as part of 702 Unplugged, and we'll also take the show out to where they'll be performing. It's incredibly exciting. And today we feature, first up, let's say the first artist to get us into the Joy of Jazz mood is Durban-born Brenda Mtambo. Good afternoon, Brenda.
Hello, Azania.
I've had so much trouble on my hands. Your fans with their song requests. We put the question out and they just haven't stopped.
I saw that. Unfortunately, we have only 30 minutes.
Yes. If we could, we'd allow for all of them.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, what a successful run you've had.
Oh, I've been blessed, It's been a good and challenging journey for me, but overall, I'm always grateful, for everything. So I've been blessed in a way.
7 years with Joyous Celebration.
Yes.
And then you decided, you know what, I want to be the main person.
Yes.
You spent some time as a backup singer, backup vocalist for a whole number of artists. I mean, we won't even get into that, into the list of artists. But just talk to me about the transition from being a backing vocalist to becoming the lead.
I've always had a dream of being in front, but I had to go through what I had to go through in terms of me to learn everything that I needed to learn. The transition wasn't that difficult for me at all because my backing days were like my preparation time.
Yes.
So I prepared myself for what to come. I knew that when I'm in front, I have to learn a lot of things. So let me rather go and have a workshop every time and be behind Lyra, behind Judith, and work with such prominent other artists that I really love and respect. So I did that, and when I stepped out, I was ready.
You were ready.
I knew I was ready.
And the role that Lindelani Mkhize has played, because you often bring him up as someone who mentored you through your days at Joyous Celebration, and of course in your solo career.
Yes, he's my mentor. I call him Ubaba Mkhize. Ubaba Mkhize is someone who believed in my gift when I didn't believe in my gift. He saw something in my voice. He said, "You've got a very unique voice."
Yeah, because you studied commerce. There you were thinking, BCom, I come.
He really nurtured me. He really believed in me, and he really helped me. Even now, I go back to him when I have problems. I'm like, I don't know how to do this. How do I do that? So we have a very good relationship with him. So I've learned so much from him, so much, yeah.
I know it's going to be challenging for you to pick which songs to do from your albums, So Much More being the latest one. Yes. Why the departure from gospel?
I never recorded gospel. My first album is Inspired.
Yes.
It was Afro Soul and Jazz album. And the only gospel that I did was in Joyous Celebration. And even they always knew that Brenda would never record a gospel album because, I love soul, I love African music, and I love jazz. So I've always been that kind of artist. I wouldn't have survived in
gospel.
Yeah, I wouldn't have survived. I know exactly. So, and also as a person, I feel it's very important to know your strengths, where you're good at, so that you can excel.
Right.
So I knew that if I do gospel, I'm setting myself for failure.
Well, it has massive support, so you probably would have gone on to fly, considering the focused kind of person that you are. Which song are you going to be performing?
I'm doing I Love You.
Yes. Making some people happy out there. So do add the hashtag SBJOJ20 because the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz is celebrating 20 years and we kickstart this particular season of the Joy of Jazz with Brenda Mtambo.
words I wanna hear every day. You're mine are the words I wanna feel when you say I'm yours. I've told you so many times, now you know my love is yours, and you are mine. I love you, and I've showed you, and I've told you many times ago. I love you, and I've showed you, and I've told you many times ago. Jalangingoa, Jalawayantana, Jalawasonfe, Jalangingoa,
Hashtag 702 Unplugged.
Oh, that
Standard
was
Bank Joy of Jazz.
just superb. That was so superb. Spiwa Melapi responding, I love you too, Brenda. you have crazy fans, because even before you performed, they were already just dropping their love in the comment section, saying best vocalist, thumbs up. Sichaba says, I'm in the office and enjoying the show. God bless. Mahoba says, pure talent. Please perform. I love you. Your wish has been granted, Mahoba. So keep those comments coming. Brenda will perform I Remember, I Believe. And this is all brought to you by Standard Bank Joy of Jazz. That's happening from the 28th until the 30th of September. The lineup is simply sublime, and Brenda will also grace the stage of one of the biggest jazz festivals on the continent.
This next song is called I Remember, I Believe. It's on my album, So Much More. And I hope you enjoy it.
walked her trouble down. I don't know how my father stood his ground. I don't know how my people survived slavery. I do remember, that's why I believe. I don't know how the rivers overflow the bend. I don't know how the snow falls and covers the ground. I don't know how the hurricane swept through the land every now and then. Standing in the rainstorm, I believe. Hater, my lady, hater, my homemaid. Hater, my lady, hater, me. Hater, my lady, hater, my homemaid. Hater, my lady, hater, me. My God, He called me in the morning dew. The power of the universe, it knows my name, and it gave me the song to sing. Then send me on my way. So I raise my voice for justice. I believe. Hate on my lady, hate on my man. Oh, hate on my lady, hate on me. Hate on my lady, hate on my man. Oh,
believe.
Music so authentic, it's almost tangible. Hashtag SBJOJ20. Hashtag 702 Unplugged. Brought to you by Standard Bank. Moving forward.
The next song is Ixesha Lam.
Yes.
Oh, hey. I love this song.
With the mellow harmonies of jazz music. Hashtag 702 Unplugged. With Standard Bank Joy of Jazz.
Google is struggling to get out of the car, anticipating what you're going to be doing. There's so much excitement. Bongani says, I'm buzzing here at the office. Your voice gives me the heebies. Another one, Ukhone says, I am in love. Mboni says, I just love this description. He says, her voice takes you somewhere peaceful and devoid of any troubles and sadness. How beautiful is that? What you managed to do to people. She'll be performing at the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz on the 29th.
29th?
Yes.
September at the Mbira stage.
At the Mbira stage. Yes. Absolutely looking forward to it. And some of the other songs that, of course, she couldn't do because there's limited time, make sure you get your ticket so that you can experience her live. There was a comment, someone saying they've seen you perform live. That's Karabo, and you are a true gem. Wow. Yes. So the love, the outpouring just hasn't stopped, Brenda. Go and look at these comments. You must show your fans some love because they're just really all out for you. And those that are discovering you for the first time also quickly falling in love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
One of the best vocalists this country has seen, a leading light when it comes to Afro Soul, and she'll be at the Standard Bank Joy of Jazz, the 20th edition on the 29th of September on the Mbira stage. And that's how we wrap up our week.
Ignite your senses with the mellow harmonies of jazz music. Hashtag 702 Unplugged with Standard Bank Joy of Jazz.